Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I want to do another versus, and this is for mini chocolate donuts, inspired by that classic SNL skit with John Belushi. I almost said Jim Belushi. John Belushi in the Olympics, running that marathon, crossing that taped line, across the finish line as first winner, and it says, "What do you have?" I said, "I do this. I do take a cereal, mini chocolate donuts." And I always wanted to try it, like little donuts in the cereal bowl. I eat every day, and it was really a classic commercial. And as a kid, I always wanted to try that cereal. Anyways, I wanted to do a versus the Hostess Donettes, mini frosted mini donuts, but the Hostess chocolate donuts versus Little Debbie donuts, mini frosted. This was $2.48. This was $2.38. So this was 10 cents cheaper. And one way I like that they have like that traditional way to seal it with this thing right there. I mean, and most places don't have that anymore, and that's a shame. This one doesn't have a sealant like this. As a kid, my grandmother would not get we always got Hostess. My grandma would either get like Dolly Madison, which did zingers, right? And then Dolly Madison got bought up by Hostess. But I would always ask for the chocolate zingers. And zingers were, because when we're at my grandmother's, it would be just Little Debbie stuff. And she'd get Little Debbie or Dolly Madison. I guess I never asked, but I just assumed she thought Hostess was too expensive. And she'd get the Swiss rolls, even though I think Ho's are much better. Or the brownies. Now, back then, they wasn't the cotton brownies. The regular brownies that had, like, the peanuts on them. And the brownies were good. Brownies are one thing I love from Little Debbie's. Well, anyway, I want to do a versus of these, see which one are better. This one is the one from Hostess right here. A little bit bigger. This is the one from Little Debbie. A little bit smaller. Let's try them out. Not bad. It's a cake donut, though. It's going to be more dense. Okay, they're not as good as I remember them, though. I think that made like a 7 out of 10. Got Little Debbie's mini frosted chocolate donut. This one is just pretty much about the same. I used to love these, but I got spoiled on the yeast donuts. No, the yeast donuts with the chocolate frosting on top that I would get from Walmart or Mr. Donut. They have them at Walmart now, and they're fantastic. We don't have a Mr. Donut anymore. The Mr. Donuts are real popular in Japan right now. And they have a very wide, more unusual types of donuts at the Mr. Donuts in Japan. I think there's like one remaining Mr. Donuts in the country. The Little Debbie ones are about the same. I even say Little Debbie's is a little bit better. I give the Little Debbie's a 7.5 out of 10. I thought Hostess would have won it this time, but I got spoiled on those these donuts. If I have a chance, I probably want to get these again. I'd rather get the bigger donuts. They're a little more expensive, but like $5 for 6 of them, but much better. Now, as far as Mr. Donuts is concerned, I remember back in the day, in the 80s, we'd go to church, and then we'd leave church and we'd go to Perkins to eat. Perkins, usually Perkins, and then we would stop at Mr. Donuts and get some donuts to take home. And like those yeast donuts with chocolate on top are my favorite. I even put a photo of those so you know what I'm talking about. And those are my all-time favorite donuts all the time. I usually prefer them just by themselves. I mean, if they have sprinkles on, I don't mind sprinkles too. So I was surprised. Little Debbie's mini frosted donuts, mini frosted chocolate donuts beat Hostess Donettes. But neither one are that great. I'd rather have those yeast donuts again. They're much, much better. So it'd be like video bites. The next time, please take care, Legion. And this is the look of those yeast donuts I was talking about that I like much more better than these. And those get a 10 out of 10. All right.